I love the word honor. I think it's such a special way to encapsulate not just like listening when people speak to you, but a type of active listening that affirms what you're hearing.
To be open and talk with the guests here, not just serving and being behind a table and serving our teas and coffees or in the kitchen preparing meals.
But I think honoring the experiences of others doesn't give people dignity, but it reminds them of the dignity that they already have.
Safety is both physical and emotional safety, developing that rapport with our guests to make sure that they feel safe.
When you come into a space and you feel you can be yourself and no one judges you. I know when I first came to All Angels and I was homeless, I came in just to provide a sense of rest.
The way I've experienced safety here is just like, is that rapport building to get to know some of our regulars and having them opening up and talking to me about, things that they're experiencing, just to be able to connect on that human level.
And you can just feel God's love all around you, even though I didn't know what God was at the time. You can just feel God's love.
Consistency to me is integral to help people find their ways back into normalcy.
We bring a regularity that people go out of their way to come to us for.
When you live on the street and you're homeless, everybody steps over you. They really don't give you a sense of, it's like you're part of the sidewalk. And all people need sometimes is, hello, how are you? How are you doing?
I found this program at the beginning of COVID when nothing was going on, and it tethered me in the same way that our clients feel drawn.
It was critical for me. So, I would say to everyone that the most important thing is finding your way to having an everyday routine. And once you start growing that little by little, those seeds take over and blossom. And so I think that's what we try to do here, is try to instill that. And, it takes time. It takes a lot of hard work. And so, I just want to be there to help you.
Companionship at a community ministries is about coming together, fellowship on a different type of level, uplifting each other's spirits during the week.
A deeper type of relationship where you're walking alongside with someone and that there's a deeper type of knowing each other.
And it's kind of like I always think of Cheers, the bar where everybody knows your name, because it's so corny, but like that, when people show up here, whether we work here or whether we come here for coffee or community, we all feel the same feeling of being seen and belonging, and it's priceless.
It's a community. So in a community, you experience everyone's talents and people come together. And that's just a very positive environment to be around.
So I think it shows up in small ways, like remembering someone's name and their face and seeing the way those interactions mean more than just saying hi. Like, I remember you and I know you. And I think I see that organically too in the relationships that form through the activities we've been able to nourish over the years through art classes and through spas and dominoes, to see the ways organically that conversation comes of that and you learn to know people.
Storytelling at Pathways happens truly organically. I've noticed it volunteering consistently as trust builds up.
When you come to Pathways, and a lot of people do not know your story, and they do not know that, that I was homeless and everything, And by me telling my story, I've actually helped a lot of people pull themselves together or make the first start of the so-called saying, the journey of 1,000 miles starts with the first step.
Sharing your story with somebody only really happens when you trust and know that you're cared for.
And a lot of people want you to keep telling your story so they can, see that there is hope.
It's just really beautiful. It's one human to another.
Respite. So, being on the streets is chaotic and exhausting. So anytime you can get a moment of peace and relaxation, it's crucial. I think we work really hard to provide that. And, I welcome people who are struggling because that's why we're here, you know. So if I can open the door to you and make you feel comfortable, then I think I've started that path for you, and then after that, it's really up to you to continue that, but we will be there to guide you along and give you that safe space, that place to relax, a place to get to know people and not feel alone.